We're here today to celebrate another year of our Gastronomy Team of the Year competition. It's in fact in its second year, and the first year of Future Stars of Gastronomy, which is a very similar competition but aimed at students at college.
This competition is important for two reasons. One is that we, the Academy of Food and Wine, have been working forever to bring the back of house, i.e. the chefs, the quality, to the front and meld them together. Teamwork, Gastronomy Team of the Year. So it's important for that. And the second thing is provenance. Provenance being a sign of quality, history, quality, experience, and bringing all that together to make this industry a phenomenal one.
Gastronomy Team of the Year was created to recognise a number of European products that are protected by local designations of origin.
Well, I think Discover the Origin products are really, showing a real sense of place, a terroir, a sense of history.
There's Parmigiani Reggiano cheeses, there's Parma ham on the food side, and then on the wine side we have the wines of Burgundy, the wines of the Douro, the wines from port.
The challenge for those guys today is to get the best out of those ingredients, keep it very simple, not too many fireworks on that plate, but just lovely seasoning, and use the very, very best, and work together with the front of house guys to deliver some fantastic wines as well.
In the Escoffier room is where they will present the meals and the wine matching. So we have all the judges sitting, watching the presentation, the quality and the matching.
Today, from the competitors, I'll be looking for some originality in their choices of wines from the Discover the Origin regions, wines that complement the food.
I think today we'll be looking for originality, we'll be looking for chef-waiter partnership.
This competition is so important because it brings front of house and back of house together to work together to prove a winning team.
I think the importance of back of house and front of house working together is that really how the industry should work. It should be the two teams, as one.
I think what I like in this competition is you can use any wine within the Douro, you can use any wine within Burgundy, which gives you a lot of options for wine. And the products you need to use are not the main products. It is only an extra addition into the dish.
Well, my favorite is the Parmesan, because just the simple way is to grate it, cook it on a certain temperature. I'll give you something else.
I'll probably say the Parma ham.
I like the stuff the best. I love scallops. I think the white chocolate element really works with the subtlety of the Parmigiano that we've used.
The one which I've used in the main course is Parmesan cheese, and the dish is with quite a modern twist, keeping the authenticity of the traditional ethnic food.
I love cooking with fish, and then the chance to combine it with the Parma ham as well should be a good combination.
We selected the wine to go with the menu. Really the white port, I was really proud to put this product because that's something which is unusual.
I think the most exciting wine I have is the dry white wine from the Douro Valley, produced by Newport.
And I want to use a white wine from the Douro Valley, so I asked a supplier to send me a couple of samples. And we started tasting, and he was kind enough to also put in some red. And at the end we actually didn't go for the white Douro, but we went for the red Douro wine.
Provenance is very important because it redefines obviously the know-how of a particular area and tradition as well.
The provenance is important because with the Parmesan Reggiano and the Parma ham, you'll always have a consistent flavour, the quality will always be there.
The quality comes with history, and it's just people get used to using really quality ingredients. That's why we pick Parmigiano and Parma ham in these certain ways.
I think it's a really important relationship between front of house and back of house, because at the end of the day the better we are together gives the customer the best experience possible.
It's an understanding of the food and the wine matching, which I think is very important for the satisfaction of the guest.
One another can ruin each other as well, so they have to be very perfectly matched, otherwise it's going to denature the intrinsic qualities of either the food or the wine itself.
The relationship between the two of us working together today is massively important because we have to be on the same wavelength, we have to know exactly what each other's doing. I love wine, I don't know anything about wine, Laurent does, and it's great to have wine and food match together successfully.
Even if every day we are working together, we're not necessarily working as close as what we used to do to prepare these competitions. That was a great opportunity.
In front and back of house, I think that the chef and the sommelier should be best friends. If the sommelier got an idea, you should let the chef know. If the chef has got an idea, you should let the sommelier know. Otherwise, gastronomy will never happen.
If I won today, I'll be ecstatic, proud, and unexpected because it's my first time in the competition.
Winning the prize would mean that I finally would get to go to Douro Valley, where I've never been before. I know Burgundy, which I enjoy a lot. I know Italy and their beautiful foods, but the highlight would be Douro Valley.
I would like to go to Bordeaux because I have heard and learned so much about it. I would see it physically how it's being made. So I would like to go to Bordeaux, and of course, if it's possible, to other parts of France as well.
I think I'd most look forward to looking around how they make the Parma ham and the whole process of producing that great ham.
But to learn is something chefs always want to do, and it's been interesting. It's been hard work, but it's been a lot of fun.
Well, we need to succeed on maximum, do the 100% job, and hopefully we're gonna win.
Winning is fantastic to me.
Oh, it'd be great to win, and we've put a lot of time and effort into getting this far, so it'd be nice to finish it off.
The winning would bring to me a smile on my face.
I will definitely feel extremely proud to win as a team.
Well, it's a joy to judge, absolute joy to judge. We compete at a level, and we also judge at a level. And today, without any exception, the standard truly was fantastic, guys.
What an enjoyable day. We've seen some great food today, some great wine matches. The use of the ingredients we gave them, the Parma ham, the Parmesan, it's been really, really good. It's been a nice day. The food we've seen has been amazing.
Standard today was very, very high. I think all the sommeliers have done their homework on the districts of origin, discover the origin, and I think that my scores for food and wine matching and for sort of your arguments for your food and wine matching, there was only maybe 5 or 6 marks separating all 5 teams, and that's that's a big hats off to all of you for that.
I've done a lot of competitions, and it's very, very hard. And what these guys have turned out today, we've been impressed.
This is the first time I've ever judged a front of house and chef working together, which was refreshing. It was fantastic, and you worked as a team, and all of you worked together truly as a team. So you should be really proud, and a round of applause just for that, I think.
The runner-up team is from the Summer Lodge, Dorset, chef Stephen Titman and Clément Robert. The winning team is from Hotel Terravina.